What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my shit? Mon cher, what's going on? I got a story to tell. I wanted to save it for later. My baby was running around acting crazy earlier, so I decided to wait. Okay, I'm going to tell this first story. This is the shortest one. Tell me why my ass just got catfished. I just got motherfucking catfished. I kid you not. This dude, he was on Facebook. He started messaging me. And I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. I'm going to talk to him and everything. And I'm going to, chill, see what's up. So, we've been talking back and forth the last couple days. And this dude was portraying himself as an American soldier who was stationed in Syria, okay? In Damascus. And this dude went by, I'm not going to show you his name. This dude, this is the picture he had up, right? Looking nice. That's the picture he had up on his Facebook page. So he's got on there, he's from my same city and state, but he's stationed in Syria, in Damascus, and he's in the army, and he does all of this stuff, in the army, right? So we've been talking the last few days, okay? He said he wanted a girlfriend and he got a kid and blah, blah, blah. And we going back and forth about relationship. And me, I'm not ready to get married again. I don't want a motherfucking relationship. But I'm just talking because, you never know. You never motherfucking know. You never know. So, this is just in the last 2 to 3 days. We rapping, we talking, we feeling each other over the internet. Don't trust that shit because motherfuckers be scamming. So, I sent him, some titty pics or whatever, my booty pics and all that, because I love my titties and my ass. Just like J-Lo love her ass, I love my titties and my ass. I love them motherfuckers. That's why I'm not finna lose no weight. I love to eat and I love myself. But anyway, we just going back and forth. We sharing photos or whatever. He even sent me a naked picture of him, right? Catfish like a motherfucker. But look, though. If it wasn't for Lucifer and the Legion, baby, I would have kept going on with this dude. And I would have kept going back and forth. And he probably 9 times out of 10 would have scammed my ass. This is how Legion work. Anybody who is not for you and not no good to you, they will reveal them or get rid of them. Okay, this is in the last 2 to 3 days I've been talking to this dude. So fast forward to today. I go in there and I cook. Cooking for my baby, got my baby. He's like, Mama, I'm hungry. And the dog is hungry too, so she's jumping on me too. They both hungry. They get hungry at the same damn time, and they both telling me they're hungry at the same time. So I feed the dog and I feed the baby. And I get ready to go over here and sit down and feed myself. I go on my phone and I look. And I get this missed call. Where's that? I get this missed call. See? I get that missed call, okay? Okay, so I go over here. I sit down. I'm finna feed myself. I put the fork down. I hurry up and flip because he called me. Because I told him, stop. No, don't be mean to the baby. Don't be mean to the baby. So then I told him I wanted to talk to him face to face because, what I'm saying, there's too many scammers out there, too many people playing around people's feelings and emotions and shit. See, he didn't even know I'm a witch. He didn't know. But if he was smart enough, he would have got on my Facebook page and read my headline, Demonic Witch, Demonic Coaching Counselor, Luciferian for Life. He would have seen on my Facebook page that that's who I am. For real? Nigga. Okay. So I sit down, I'm ready to eat my food, and I pick up my phone, I see the missed call. Now call him. Because I told him I want a face-to-face call, right? So he picks it up, he hangs up, then he picks it up again, but this time he's beating off. He's just going at it. He's just jacking off. He's jacking off. And I said, who is this? He said, stop talking. I was like, what? He said, stop talking. So I was like, okay, all right. And I just keep watching him, little dangling, just jacking off. And I was like, and I'm thinking to myself, that man dig little. He dig little. His stuff is little. And why is his feet black? If he's a white man over in Damascus, Syria, working inside of a building, why is his hands and feet black? This motherfucker lied to me. I'm like, okay, and I'm watching, I keep watching until you busted out all over his hands and busted all over his pants, and then I stays on the phone. Okay, I didn't hang up, I didn't do nothing. I put it on mute. I just watched. Okay, because the dragon knows how to tame the beast that's within. You feel me? We don't do all that. We don't get all over emotional. We chill it because I know where I came from and I know who's back. I know who got my back. You feel me? I know who I'm backed by. So me, I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, a little bit, just all over the place. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, turn the camera around. Let me see your face. So I'm sitting here. I didn't eat my spaghetti because I just threw some shit together yesterday. Spaghetti, chicken, peas, and some spaghetti noodles because my ass didn't feel like motherfucking cooking shit. So I just threw something together. So instead of eating that, I was just sitting there. And before I ate my food, I had some Cheerios because my baby, he liked to eat Cheerios, like throw that shit around the house. So you know how kids are. So I'm sitting here and I'm just eating my Cheerios. And I'm just eating. I'm like, literally just like that. I'm like, this motherfucker dick little. So then he's like, okay. He turns the camera around and I said, did you catfish me? He was like, yeah, I did. Then he was getting ready to say, I heard him. He didn't have to say it, but he was about to say, what you gonna do about it? I heard that motherfucker say that through the motherfucking screen, okay? So I'm eating my Cheerios with my snack before I eat my little made up chicken spaghetti. I'm like, well, why would you do that? Why would you catfish me? I said, you better be careful with that. You better watch what you're doing. You can't be doing that to people. I said, why you do that? He said, I don't know. I was scared. I said, what you scared of? What was you scared of? I don't know. I'm like, okay. He said, well, what you about to do? I said, I'm getting ready to eat my dinner because I am hungry. I want to eat. He was like, okay. Yeah, he was embarrassed. I see him shaking a little bit. Yeah, nigga, you ain't know who the fuck you was talking to. So anyway, motherfucker was scared. See, you gotta be poised. Just because a motherfucker fucks you over don't mean you don't have to express it. Poised. See, I'm backed. I ain't gotta worry about that shit. Man, come on. So, he was scared. Shitless. He didn't know what to think. Because I'm just sitting here eating Cheerios, just chilling. I didn't say nothing about his little tiny little dick. I ain't said none of that. I ain't said nothing about that. I didn't say shit. I said, why would you catfish me? Why would you do that? Why did you lie to me? I don't know. I was like, okay, well, I'm about to eat my dinner. I'll talk to you later. Boop. Hung up on him and ate and didn't do shit. I just laughed. See, this was in the last 2 to 3 days. That just happened. I itch. I got like some kind of like sunburn or some shit because I've been just walking. I've been out and that chlorine in that pool, even though I took a shower. I guess the chlorine, whatever they got down here, and the chlorine is messing with my skin on my chest. So y'all see me scratching this because it's like chlorine because we've been in the pool every weekend. We've been in the pool every weekend, so it's just irritating the shit out of my chest. You know what I'm saying? You got all the sun beating down, and then you got all that. It dries your skin out. You got all that chlorine, and then you come home and you using the water. And then they change the water, so when I get out the tub, out the shower, and I dry off, honey, I'm ashy as fuck. I'm like, why am I so damn ashy? My hands is white. I dry off my whole body and everything. Skin is all like, And then my hands is white. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, I got a little ash. I probably can't even see that. I got a little ash. I got a little ash. Probably can't even see it. Y'all see it? Can you see it? Look at that. That's ashy as a motherfucker. I come out the shower ashy as shit after I just dry off and shit. My skin is off. And then I put lotion on. I'm like, what the hell is that? But anyway, we're working with Lucifer and the Legion. Can't nobody fuck me over. Okay? They will be revealed immediately. Okay? Working with Lucifer and the Legion, putting Lucifer first in my life, building a strong relationship every day. Talking to him all day, every day. He reveals people to me with the quicks. Poise, baby. He was scared shitless. He didn't even know what to fucking think. I didn't cuss him out or nothing. My first thing out of my mouth, why you lie to me? His hand was shaking. That's what his ass get. When somebody is not for you, okay? Y'all want to do all this love work on people. Y'all want love to come into your life. But when that person is not good for you, if they are deceptive, if they are a liar, if in the future they will cause you any kind of harm, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, they will get wiped completely out of your life. And then you're going to be sitting there heartbroken and wondering why. But this is the thing that you have to understand. If he's not good for you, if she is not good for you, they will be either revealed or taken out. But in my instance, motherfuckers get revealed immediately. Next story. Okay. Remember that dude back in the video that I was talking about was a truck driver in training? He was going to truck driving school, right? It was in one to two videos back. But anyway. Okay. I like to walk. You know. I like to walk. I love to walk. I love to walk. I love to walk. I'm not too much. When I was younger, I loved to run. I used to run a lot. Track. Every time they had us outside, you know, in middle school, elementary school, high school, I was always on that motherfucking track. I was gone. I was always on the track. I've always been a big, thick girl from middle school on up. Elementary school, you know, I was a little skinny, scrawny little baby. But middle school, high school, and all the way up until now, I've always been thick, you know. I've lost some weight, but that was because I was fasting and trying to hone in on my magical skills and understand my core and grow spiritually. But that was like, I was like 25 to 27, 28 when I was fasting like that. Now I don't have to fast as much because I've already gone through that transformation. Now it's elevation of the mental mechanics of, you know, alchemy. I'm on a different level now. But anyway, back to this story. Oh my gosh, that's some messed up shit. When y'all hear this, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Something is wrong with these motherfuckers. Something wrong with people, man. Something is wrong with people. Something is wrong with people. So yeah, if a motherfucker ain't good for you, Lucifer and Legion gonna take them out of your life. Okay? So I was walking to the store. I like to walk, especially during the summertime, because I get all that sweat and all that nastiness, you know, comes through the pores, all that disease and sickness. That's why you drink a lot of water and then you walk. So I'm walking to the store, right? My magical ass all sexy and walking and shit, just going. I'm just stroking in the heat too. Just going. I'm just walking. I hear beep, beep, beep. I'm just waving, and then I go, and then another beep, beep, beep. And I get that all the time. People be beeping at me, honking their horns, motherfuckers be stopping and shit. I'm like, how you doing? So I crossed the street, right? And me not paying attention, because I know, you know, I don't really have to do all of that. Pay attention to your surroundings and shit, because I'm guarded. I'm guarded. Ain't got nothing to be scared of. So across the street, I'm walking up on the sidewalk into the store, and I noticed this maroon colored Hyundai. Okay, And this dude pops out. And he hurries up. And I mean, he popped out like a motherfucking jack in a box. Soon as he seen me walk up to the sidewalk, he was boing out. Like, he was out. And he walks around. He comes to me and how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? I was like, what's up? How you doing? He's like, you got a boyfriend? I was like, no, what you trying to do? What you? He got all silvers in his mouth. He got these grills right here. These grills, dark skin, looking good, young as fuck too. Silver grill. Smelling good. Looked like he possibly had just gotten off of work or on his way to work. But this is this dude I was talking about, the truck driving student or whatever, and the forklift driver. He was like, what's up, mommy? You got a girlfriend? You got a boyfriend or whatever? You got a boyfriend? Let me get your number. Take my number down. And he was like, I was like, okay, I'm ready to take your number down. Not knowing that I'm a witch, okay? So I take his number down. He was shocked. He didn't believe that I would do something like that. Because ain't nobody, I'm real than a motherfucker. I told you I'm real as fuck. I am real as fuck, okay? I will drag the bitch out of you. Okay? So, he was shocked. I took his number down. I called his phone. He's like, you called me? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh. Bitch, you thought I was playing? No! So, I was like, what you trying to do? I got his number. I called his phone. I stepped back a little bit. I looked at him like this. I said, what you trying to do? He's like, I just wanted to get to know you better, all that blah, blah, blah. You know that little game they be playing. So, I was like, yeah. He's like, let me take you home. Let me drive you home. Let me drive you home. Let me drive you home. I was like, okay. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. So, I goes in the store, get my pack of cigarettes and get me a beer because I don't be drinking like that. But I had a taste for a Budweiser. So, I got me a Budweiser and a pack of cigarettes. And I came out that motherfucking store. He was standing right there at the door waiting for me. So, I was like, okay. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Let me take that lie back. He was in his car because he had come around and parked in front of the doors. He was ready, okay? He was like, well, let me take you home. So I got in the car. I'm thinking, okay, Lucifer got me. Legion got my back. I ain't gonna worry about shit. This motherfucker ain't getting ready to jump stupid. So he ain't jump stupid. He was shocked I even got in the motherfucking car with him, okay? So I show him where I live at. We come around. I show him. He brought me all the way home. Do you hear me? He came through the motherfucking gate. I showed him where to park. We hopped out. He's like, but on the way, though. On the way home, he was like, look. I was like, what? He was like, look. He grabbed my hand and put my hand in his crotch, right? His dick was hard than a motherfucker. That motherfucker. Hard, rock solid, okay? I was like, ooh. And then the police trooper, the sheriff passed the car. And I was like, oh, no, we can't be doing that because the sheriff is right there. He, you know, that's nasty. We can't do that. I ain't trying to go to jail, especially not in here. Okay? So, we go. We comes around, right? Comes through the gate. He parks the car. But while we're in the car, I said, ooh, I needed some dick too. So, he was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I'm crazy than a motherfucker. I'm crazy. So, we park. Well, he parks. We comes in. I unlock my door. My kids is in the room. They chilling. They watching cartoons. They doing their damn thing. He comes in, right? I got my beer still in my purse. My cigarettes still in my purse. I go in my motherfucking room. I lock the door. We locking lips like a motherfucker. He's scared shitless, y'all. He is scared shitless, okay? Scared. What the fuck you scared of? You wanted that. You came to me and you asked me for that. You wanted that. Okay, I'm real than a month. I'm real. Okay? Motherfucker was scared. So we clothes is everywhere. We just throwing clothes the fuck off. We tell me why. I get down and get ready to this motherfucker dangling like a limp noodle. Okay, it's just I'm like, what's wrong with it? It was just hard. He's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And he was like it the whole time. Just limp. It's like, okay. You won't play games. You gonna get with the right motherfucker. Because I told him, I said, I'm real, that motherfucker. I don't play no games. Yes, I do need some dick. Bring your ass. So we did. He couldn't get it up. So he was just going at it with a soft one. Then he finally, with a soft one, he busted a nut. But he busted it on my leg. Like, why the fuck would you bust that? What the fuck is wrong with people? So then, he pulls his pants all the way up. I'm sitting on the bed. He's going to wipe off. I'm getting ready to go and wipe off after he leaves. I'm taking a shower. So I sit here, and I'm chilling. I offer him, I say, do you want a water? Would you like something to drink? Because I drink, you know, high-priced bougie Fiji water and Voss water and shit like that. So I offered him water. I said, you want some Fiji water? You want some water? He was like, nah, I don't want none. So we sitting down on my bed next to each other. My bed got a bench. So I'm sitting there. He's sitting next to me. Then he just hops up from out of nowhere. And he comes around to me. It's like, I got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Why the fuck you... Why would you even ask me if I had a boyfriend if you had a girlfriend? Why would you do that? Why? I was like, if anything ever popped off, it was your fault. I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Oop, there go my hearing. Anytime you get any kind of ringing in your ear, a change in frequency in your ear, that's a part of elevation. So if y'all didn't know that, that's a part of ascension and elevation. I'm going through another ascension process. So it's not the dark night of the soul. It's something completely different. And it's been bugging the hell out of me. I've been having this floating feeling dizzy. My ears been ringing like a motherfucker. Just ascension is a bitch. But any motherfucking way. He hung about, well, I got a silvers and shit. I got a girlfriend, and I was like, and then before that, after he busts his nut, he goes washes off. He comes, sits next to me. I offer him a water. Then he gets up. He comes around and sits at my feet and looks at me like he's hypnotized and mesmerized. And he's just looking at me like a puppy dog. And he's sitting at my feet, rubbing my leg, and just looking at me just like that, like he in love with me or something. But I'm a witch. But anyway, then he gets up. He sits on the bench. He gets up and he just, out of nowhere, he hops up. He turns around, faces me. I got a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I got a girlfriend. And then I'm like, and then I say all that shit, and I was like, if I had known you had a girlfriend, I would have never done this. I would have never done this. Okay? So, a couple nights ago, the next night, one night later, he calls me after and we texting back and forth while he's at work. We texting. I was like, you got a girlfriend? Why? He was like, I don't care. She don't gotta know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So after he gets off work, he comes over. He's more relaxed now. He's not as scared. So we going at it, man. We just can't. We gone. We just gone. Baby, after we got done, he hopped up and he looked at me, but I heard his thoughts. He was like, damn you. And he stopped. And I heard him say in his head, you sure can't fuck for a big girl. He said, you sure can't fuck for a big girl. He didn't come out of his mouth. He stopped himself from saying it. But I heard him say it in his head. I ain't stupid. Come on, bro. You gotta know who you fucking with. He didn't know who he was fucking with. So, we done. He washes off. This is the second time officially fucked, and we was going at it. We was going, I'm screaming. Music is playing loud. It's after midnight, and we just gone. Just fuck the motherfucker was killing. And then, honey, he fucked it up. We was going for 2 hours. Me and him. The second night, we was fucking for 2 hours straight. Do you hear me? We was going for 2 hours straight. After we did our thing, he cleaned himself off. I cleaned myself off, and I'm in my bed. Why does this motherfucker have a gun under my bed? I'm like, how the fuck you get that in here? And why would you even bring it in here? He's like, I don't know, I'm walking by myself and blah, blah. I was like, the fuck? But see, me, I got Lucifer and Legion on my side. This motherfucker brought a gun in my house. Okay? What's wrong with motherfuckers, bruh? So, I was like, why'd you bring that in here? Why do you even have that? He going about, well, I'm walking at night by myself. I said, ain't nobody gonna hurt you over here. I live in a good neighborhood. If anytime you hear any kind of gunshots, it'd be over in the houses back there. But that's at once every blue motherfucking moon. Don't nobody rob nobody up here. He took that gun, he passed it in his hand, put it in his pocket, but the way he put it in his pocket, he pointed that motherfucker at me just as he put it in there. And I'm like, okay, I'm just staring. I'm just sitting there. Not even worried about a motherfucking thing. Not worried about shit. But as he's putting his gun in his pocket, he points it directly at me while he's putting it in there. And I watched him too. I was like, okay. Because I'm thinking in my head, Lucifer got me, Legion got me, I'm protected. I ain't got to worry about shit. So, we gets done or whatever. Third night he comes over. This was a week later. I walk him out the house. The second night, the gun thing, he puts it in his pocket, he pulls his shit up, he gets on, because he got off work deliberately early to come and see me that second night. So, he's walking off all in the days, and the buzz couldn't process what the fuck happened, because he ain't never fucked nobody for no 2 hours straight. Come on now. I could tell he couldn't. I could tell he didn't. He ain't never fucked nobody for no 2 hours straight. He fucked me for 2 hours straight. Didn't have nerve enough to bring a gun in my house, but I wasn't scared. So, I walk him out, let him out the gate, and he's gone, and we kiss, and I'm talking to him, and I'm blah, blah, blah. All right. Another week goes by. Third time. Third time. I knew he had a girlfriend, but I wanted to see how far he was gonna take this shit. I text him on the nights that he was able to. I text him. We just rapping. Hey, baby, how you doing? Blah blah blah. I miss you is all he kept saying, and I want you to be the only one. For me, I want you and only you. You can't have no other nigga. Blah blah. Y'all know how that shit goes. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, me too. I miss you too, boo. I like you too. I had fun and blah blah blah. And I was going through all that bullshit. I just wanted to see how far this motherfucker was gonna take it, knowing he had a girlfriend of 5 years. Third night, but a week later. No, baby. Gone. We texted. The night before that, he said, can I come over? And I was like, no, I'm tired. I didn't, which I was tired. I was tired from doing spell work. And I just, I wanted, to sleep, but I didn't really get no sleep that night. So, because I was tossing and turning. And, when you have a lot of clientele and they have a lot of issues, their problems absorb, because I'm an empath. So I take on a lot of their problems spiritually and energetically, because that's how I read their life. That's how I work with them. That's how I know what the fuck is going on with my clients. Because I be texting my clients and they all of them tell me that's how I know your ass a motherfucking witch, because I was just doing this, and this, and that. And you calling and telling me and texting me. And yeah, my clients be on lock on my phone. They got access to me. My clients call me, they text me, they call me and they text me on my personal phone, baby. Privacy. But anyway, that's how I go with my clients. Me and my clients, I sync with them so I can help them better. And so I can help better them. So, told him, I was tired. I can't do it. Maybe next night, maybe tomorrow night. So tomorrow night came. We came over. He came over. He came over. He was giving it to me good. He was just getting it. It's gone. And this nigga got a girlfriend. Fucking the shit out of me. Do you hear me? Was gone. But he got a girlfriend. I asked him before he came over here that night, do you love her? He says to me, we're just having a hard time right now. Things are rough between us right now. Bullshit. He don't love her. Not fucking me the way he was. He don't love her. Not even, no. From start to finish, he don't love that woman. Okay. So he come over. We doing it. We banging. We going. But when he came over, he came in. I locked my bedroom door. And as I was locking my bedroom door, I asked him, I said, do you like to go to the shooting range? He was like, yeah. I said, I do too. I like going to the shooting range. Which I do. I used to have guns too. I had one of those, it was a police gun. And you had to pull the thing back, cock it. It wasn't one of those revolvers, but it was one that you could shoot two different ways. You pull the trigger or you cock it and then pull the trigger, or you just pull the trigger. I had one of those. I can't remember what it was, a long time ago. And then I had a 50 cal, and then I shot one of those automatics at the shooting range. I don't know who they fucking with. So anyway, got motherfucking police training and everything, baby. Miss Lynn, y'all. Woo! Anyway, he was like, yeah, I like to go. He was like, yeah, I like to go to the shooting range sometimes. And I was like, okay. So we getting our thing on, and we just going at it. We going at it. And he's whispering in my ear, let me bust a nut in you and let me do all of this. I want to be the one only fucking on you, and I want you to be for me and only me, and I want you all to myself, and blah, blah, blah. And I ain't said shit. I didn't say a damn thing. I just let music blast, and I'm screaming to the top of my motherfucking lungs because I love to fuck. I love to fuck. I do. I'm an info. I don't give a damn. So, and if my husband don't give me no dick, I'm gonna cheat. You can't stop me. So, after that, we done, we chilling, we kicking it. I give him a cigarette. We go out the door. I notice his demeanor is different. He act like he's more scared than he was. He was comfortable fucking me, but afterwards, he looked like he was fucking horrified because he's not used to having somebody who's bold ain't scared and will hold them accountable. That's me. So his demeanor towards me completely changed that night after I asked him if he really loved his girlfriend. He got caught in a lie too, because she had called. Okay? She called while we was fucking. I look at his phone. It says Chrissy. Okay? When you working with Lucifer and his legion, he gonna bring them motherfuckers out right then and there. He's gonna expose everything, depending on how close you are to him. I got exposed. He was exposed to me from jump. But this was after his little limp noodle couldn't get it up, and he just busted a nut all over my booty, back, and leg. Nasty motherfucker. But anyway, he ain't been back since. After he got caught. Yeah, he got caught. Come on now. He didn't get home till probably about 5 o'clock in the motherfucking morning fucking with me. He got caught in a lie too. He said that his girlfriend wasn't working and that they was together for 5 years. She didn't have no job. They've been fighting and arguing. He got to pay child support and blah, blah, blah. But that same night, that last night that he was here, he was telling me, oh, she's probably getting ready to get up and go to work by now. Nigga, you told me, motherfucker, that she didn't have no job and y'all was falling on hard times. I didn't say that to him, but I just looked at him like, are you serious? So we get together. We put our clothes back on. I give him the cigarette. We gone. This motherfucker skip, hop, and jumped out the motherfucking house after she called. He was getting ready to turn his phone off. I was like, well, why would you turn your phone off? Your phone just rung. You can't lie to her and tell her your phone went dead right. Like, what kind of sense do that make? Y'all motherfuckers need to stop lying, because you meet a bitch like me, baby, ain't gonna be no damn good. So, Mr. Lion ass big dick Willie fucking me like he loved me got caught cheating. Cause his girlfriend called him while we was fucking. He looked at the phone. I looked at the phone first. Then he looked at the phone and was getting ready to turn that motherfucker off. I was like, nah. So after all that, he left, but he hopped his ass right on out of here. I gave him a cigarette. He was gone. He wasn't running, but he was out. And I mean out. And I looked and I was just like, that's what your motherfucking ass get. Cause me, I wanted to see how far he was getting ready to take this shit. They call me the crazy motherfucking bruja. Y'all don't know me. My clients do. They know I'm fucking loony. Give a fuck. They call me the crazy bruja, baby. The grand governess. Stop lying to people. Like I said, you meet a bitch like me, be careful who you fucking with. So, I ain't heard from him since. This was within the last 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I just wanted to see how far he was going to take this shit. He couldn't take it very far, because he got caught in too many lies. He brought a gun in my motherfucking house. He knew I wasn't scared, not even remotely act as if I was afraid. He knew I was smart. I was asking him all kinds of questions. When you're working with Lucifer and the Legion, you're going to have safety. Discomfort, but you're going to be safe. You're going to have motherfuckers exposed. You're going to have the truth right there in your fucking face. It's going to be up to you to be bold enough, wise enough, and strong enough to deal with it in the right way. Either you're going to react or you're going to respond. And that was my response to his lies. I wanted to see how far he was going to take that shit. Because I was going to take it all the motherfucking way. If the bitch decided she was going to come and roll up here, I ain't got to do shit. I ain't got to do nothing. You got to do shit. That's my life experience with Lucifer and the Legion. Anybody who has ever fucked me over, lied to me, cheated on me, stole from me, it's important to get close to Lucifer. If y'all out here piddle-footing, fucking around and doing all kinds of whatever it is, ulterior motives, y'all not going to get in contact with Lucifer. He wants your heart. Wherever that motherfucker is. He wants your heart. He wants your dedication. He wants your love. He wants your affection and your attention, your gratitude. He wants you. And he wants you to be the better version of yourself. If you ever decide to really walk with Lucifer, you have to be that. You got to be that. You got to be that. Your loyalty, your faith, your trust. Because if you don't have that within you and you're not willing to cultivate that and develop that before you decide to go and work with any of his legion, you might as well go on and be a Buddhist, atheist, Christian. But, yeah. That's Miss Lam's story time. How I got catfished and how a motherfucker was damn near or common law married, not damn near. That motherfucker was common law married, being with this woman for 5 years or better. Yeah. That's about it. I hope that I help somebody better understand the kind of safety and real protection you get under the umbrella of Lucifer and his legion, and how you will experience their power and their truth in your life, whether it is good, whether it's deceptive, or whether it's not so good. That's it. Tip me. Y'all stop playing. I'm giving y'all the shit. Y'all won't tip. Y'all, anyway, I don't give a damn. Y'all have a good one. Hail Lucifer. Hail Legion. I am the devil's child, okay? I am the devil's child, Lucifer. Okay? Peace.